What does one say to an ancient Nephilim ghost?
I suppose you start with...
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another Diablo 3 video. Today we're going to look at shadow clones and whether you should level with them for season 33 on Torment 6. So this is a season theme repeat from season 22. The season theme is the 4th cube slot. We actually might be able to use this leveling now in today's game, and also of course the shadow clones, whereby you click a shrine, you get a assistant, a shadow clone, a helper. It's got one of 3 builds, does do quite a bit of damage to be fair. It lasts a minute or until you zone to a different place or change floor in Great Rift, or a minute, and if you die you lose it as well. Now what we're going to answer today is it worthwhile spending your time looking for shrines and trying to level on Torment 6 that way? So we will do that. Before we do get going, as always guys, thumbs up brightens my day. Now it's worth bearing in mind from season 22, that was a long time ago and the game has moved on a little bit now. I can't remember when they buffed Corpse Explosion on the Necro as a skill. It might have been after season 22, it might have been before, but we definitely did not have the Altar of Rights in season 22. Now, because of the 2 main seals that we use for leveling here, which is the kill streak duration timer doubled, it means that Massacre bonus leveling in the Temple of the Firstborn is really easy, and you get so much bonus XP from doing it. Also, once you get the items have no level requirements, there are ways to just, as soon as you're capable, you collect up your 2 diamonds from doing your boss bounties or whatever, you get that node unlocked, you go over to Hadrig, and you're in this kind of constant dance between trying to find resources so you can maybe equip level 60 items, level 70 items, and that sort of thing. Obviously in the game as well we've got the Visions of Enmity, so if we just come into the overworld here, we can spawn a Vision of Enmity. It's got decent legendary chances, like legendary item drops, and obviously you get bounty material, so theoretically you can extract stuff into the cube. You could do a run where you get really lucky and get a couple of weapons. So that's how we do it. Obviously you can use your Challenge of Cash to level, but you get stuck on the altar. Most people, I think, unless you're really casual, don't bother using the Challenge of Bag to level anymore, because it's just, you may as well just hang on to it. It doesn't take that long to get to 70. I always make a Necro in a new season. I do the season journey on the Necro, and then I make whatever character it is that I want, and then I open my Hadrig's gift bag on that character. I put the 6-piece bonus on. Because the level requirement in the altar is removed, I can then blast that character to 70 very fast, and that's kind of how I start every season off at the moment, because we use this altar node here. Right, so that's how we traditionally do it. Now, shadow clones, are they going to be better? Are they going to be worse? Well, I think it kind of depends on a few factors. I think if you're in a group, it's going to be much easier, and if you're on your own, it's going to be harder. Now, the shadow clones scale off your damage number. So at level 1, you can go into a T6 game, you can look for a pylon, you can get it, and don't get me wrong, you can chain it into another shrine, and you can get yourself up to level 16 in like 2 minutes. So I've done that on 1 run. Okay, other games, you can be looking for many minutes until you find a shrine, because obviously it's just RNG. I will show you some spawns of good areas to look for, but it is just total luck as to whether you get them. Now once you get past level 1, you've got a bit of a problem. And the problem is that you are unlikely to have any gear, because whilst on Torment 6 you get a lot of XP per kill, you're still not really getting many more items dropping. So on that run where I got to level 16, that was fantastic. I got there in 2 minutes, but I had no gear. I had absolutely nothing. Of course you can come and take the Enchantress weapon at level 13. So I've already done that on this particular run where I've stopped at 24. That will help you out, it'll give you some more damage, but without any vitality, without any intelligence, you're really squishy on Torment 6, and pretty much you're going to get one shot by everything. Now, Necro does have some toughness stuff, standalone. You take the minions off, that'll help you out. You can get 100% armor from that as an example. You can get 30% damage reduction on the Necro with bone armor when that's stacked up to 10 stacks, because it's 3% damage reduction per stack. You can put on life from death and generate health globes, try and keep yourself alive a little bit longer. But basically, it's really difficult to play on Torment 6 on your own without really good gear, without the level reduction stuff. So I think the strategy for this season really probably doesn't change, because by the time you unlock like your level 60 stuff, your level 70 stuff, you'll be Torment 6 viable anyway with like a level 70 weapon. I think the best thing to do is to just do the temple runs, and when you get a shrine, it's just going to be a bit faster, because otherwise you're remaking the game quite a lot looking for these shrine spawns, and ultimately I just don't think they're that worth it, because let's say you spawn one, you take a hit, you're dead, that's it, that's that shrine gone. You've got to reset your game and look for it again. Now I think maybe if you're really skilled, maybe if there's 4 people and you're doing a bit of gear share or whatever, you could pass everything over to 1 or 2 players and try and boost it up, and obviously you could split up and look for the shrines that way. But if you're doing it on your own, I just think it's probably going to be a bit more of a pain in the arse than it's worth, because like even getting to 16 in 2 minutes, I'm not sure what that's doing for you, because you're still going to have no gear. And you're still going to be doing a temple run to get gear, or maybe you go and get the cube. So personally, what I'm planning on doing is what I do every season. I'm going to go get the cube straight away. I'm going to hope to be like level 15, 16 by the time I'm done that. I'm going to steal the enchantress weapon. I'm then going to make the game on normal. I'm going to basically kill Zoltan Cool over and over again whenever he has got the particular boss bounty to get the diamonds, get the reduced level requirement. I will click on every shrine I see, and I will definitely enjoy the fact that the shadow clones come out of it. But I think doing T6 cheese looking for them, to me, maybe I'm just not good enough a player to dodge all the projectiles and stuff, but it just seems like a little bit frustrating. Let's say you do want to go for the method. The first place that I like to look is the Leoric's Manor Courtyard, because there are like 3 or 4 spawn locations. There's a spawn location here in this corner. There's one up at the top as well. You can get the shrine that can spawn on either side of this little walkway up here, because as you can see, basically you've got the healing well there. And then once you get it, we should really just drop this all the way down to normal, just so I can walk about without getting completely blasted by everything. But you can walk off into the next area, and there's another like shrine location there, which is good. So just and this is the problem: if you level too fast in the game, you don't get the gear, and that does pose a little bit of a problem. But if you come down here, there is actually another, like you can get another shrine down this way. So don't come and explore this. If you don't get a shrine in that first section, it's a waste. But you can get like a cursed chest, great, whatever. And you might get some gear out of that. But obviously you're not going to be able to do this on Torment 6 without the shrine. So obviously this is like a little area. Run around. Once your clone's gone, that's fine. The next area that I really like is the Bridge of Corsic, and the reason I like this one is because there is a shrine that potentially spawns right by the waypoint. So it's here. So I must have used this one. Great location, because ultimately you just waypoint and then you run off up here and go and do that. Another one that I really like is not this one, it's one of these. Is it the lower one? No. Is it this one? Yes, this one. So this pool of reflection here. So this is the lower realm of Internal Fate. Again, I really like this for a shrine spawn, because it's just there. So you only have to check it really quick like that. Now they're pretty much the only places. There is another one in, where is it? It is northern. Is it the southern or the northern one? The Southern Highlands. This is quite a good one as well, because you've only got to run across here, and there is a shrine potentially. So again, look, pool of reflection. Anywhere that health or pool of reflection spawns, it can be a shrine. Now these I think are the main ones. The Rykix Crossing, again, I think is another one potentially. It's got it immediately off the waypoint. So let's just have a little look. Yeah, so again, I don't think it's back. I think it's forwards. Oh no, it is back to here. So this would be it. We'd have a Shadow Clone, and then obviously you just run off in here, Torment 6, and it does a bit of damage. But what I noticed is that even on Torment 6, like it doesn't seem to blow everything up. But, you know, again, this would be good. You'd spawn the chest, you'd have your clone and get it to kill the boss when it finally wanders over there. But I mean, even this is on normal. This is a clone, you know, doing his novas, and because our gear's shit, because we've only played for like a few minutes, this really isn't that effective. Like it's better for me to press the corpse explosion button and blow stuff up. So as I said, I can't remember when they changed corpse explosion, but it might well be that actually this is like looking for these shrines is a little bit of a waste of time. But if you do want to do it, if you want to go and do the Torment 6 cheese, I'm probably just going to do temple runs, I think, and basically gobble up what I can get along the way. But if you do want to go looking for the shrine locations, they are the best ones, in my opinion, just because you don't really want to be like on Torment 6, because you're so squishy, you don't want to be looking for stuff. You just want stuff that is right by the waypoint. Now, it's possible I've missed one. They're the ones that spring to my mind, the ones that I've been checking when I've been making games. But I've played through 3 or 4 runs up to like about level 20-25, and honestly, I mean, don't forget we get double XP on PCR, but it's far more effective, in my opinion, to just do the temple runs and just do the corpse explosion, kill streak extension, and if you find a shrine, grab it. It's gonna help you, but you don't need to worry too much about it. So my recommendation for casual players is to not bother using the Shadow Clone method, because it's just a bit more trouble than it's worth. Grab them when you can; they will help you. But yeah, ultimately, I don't think they're great. If you could drag them with you to the temple, maybe, but I did test that, and if you've got one and you port to a new zone, it disappears. So that's that. Right, guys, I hope you found this video useful for your Season 33 plans. Unfortunately, I was hoping it'd be a little better. Maybe some skilled baller players out there can do T6 all the way using this method, maybe in a coordinated group or something, but to be honest, it's beyond my skill level, so I'm just going to do it the normal way. I've been the Casual. Take it easy, guys. Peace.